This game was my favorite for a while. I grew up around it. I mean, I grew up actually. I mean, the reason why I like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask is my favorite. I mean, it's partially because I grew up. That was like those were like my first games within that world or that series. Wind Waker was also. I mean, I really liked Wind Waker. Twilight Princess kind of went back to how it normally is contemporary wise, but I don't know why I still can't. I don't know what it is. I'll have to, maybe one day it'll hit me or whatever. But like I said, for a while, Wind Waker was my favorite, and like I've said many times with a lot of Zelda games, one beautiful element that I love about it is they do teach you how to make music, how to play music, and then with Wind Waker, you're the maestro, I think is what it's called for within an orchestra, or conductor. I think that's what it is. Showing you timing, which is vitally important, especially for patterns and melody, rhythm, etc. But and I'm not gonna lie, man, I actually did like I actually did like finding all of the pieces of the Triforce. I played the HD version on the Wii U as well, and they updated and made it a lot faster and stuff. And it wasn't bad. And actually, surprisingly, I think when I played it, it actually made me prefer Ocarina of Time more for some reason. And I don't think it was because of that. I just like after playing it, maybe I don't know, man. Things you like, you change your mind sometimes. Things change. So, and I do have access to the GameCube version again, so I might play that one day. I'm playing right now Fire Emblem Path of Radiance and some other things. I don't know what the fuck I don't know. I'm not playing. I mean, they're on a list of games that I'm playing. I don't really play too often. I play when I get around to it or when I feel like it, or when I feel like I've overwhelmed or burnt myself out from doing stupid shit like this, and creating and expressing myself, feeling I have to. No, I didn't. The cell animation or cell shading, cell shaded, whatever the fuck it's called. I didn't. I mean, it was interesting at first. I mean, not. I remember being with my brother and seeing the trailer, and we were like, "What the fuck?" But it definitely grew on me. Definitely very interesting art style. I can't. I mean, once again, you gotta talk about the water, man. Just fucking having, but just the reality of it, man. Just like there's just a lot of there is so much more water, on Earth than there is land. That's just the reality of the situation. We're lucky how close together the land is realistically. I mean, it could be far more spread out. It could be like island and island and island. Anyway, the music is fucking beautiful as hell. I mean, I don't know if it's Koji Kondo on this as well, but I mean, just Legend of Zelda tend to be pretty good with their soundtracks and obviously their instrumentals and stuff. I did actually enjoy the detail of having Zelda be right in front of you at the very beginning, and not even she knows that she's Zelda. I think that's pretty fucking cool. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, like the Link this time was actually not necessarily was chosen, maybe he was chosen, I don't know, but it was pretty much anyone. We needed a hero. It was just a hero. I think that was pretty much like in the past. Maybe it's always been that way. I think maybe in the past they always picked. There was always a hero always picked or whatever. But I think in this case it was just like there was no hero, and there hasn't been a hero, and someone's got to step up. And that's just the truth of the matter. Like in order for change to happen, someone needs to step up. And realistically, we can't just have one leader. One leader, one hero is not enough. We need more heroes of time. We need more heroines of time. We need more Zeldas. We need more Links, et cetera, et cetera. More Zelda-ass Sheiks, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Having to be in hiding or in plain view without anyone knowing. Doing things that no one even realized that, what's happening like in front of them, that like the change that's happening, the progress, the reform that's going on. Revolution doesn't have to be bloody, man. It can be going like, just like word of mouth, just pass by hand, fucking grassroots effort. It doesn't have to be something ginormous. We don't need super mega leaders, and realistically, like once when you have a mega leader, if that mega leader happens to get taken down or is replaced or whatever the fuck, you need to have like 20 other leaders that will jump up at the opportunity. Not be afraid. We can't be afraid. We can't. If you want something, you got to keep going for it. Free will, autonomy. Don't let fucking a system or society, not even, an entire system or an entire society, but only a fraction, a part, and make it feel like it's an entire entity, and their capabilities of swaying a public, because realistically, we are playing pretend, man. It's a beautiful thing to even have society, to be able to have all this technology, be grateful that we have a pen, that we have a cell phone, that we have a house, these things did not exist at one point. They were imaginary, and we imagined them, and we imagined society. And once again, like, there are people that, whatever, maybe that's just how the society has to be. Maybe we need authoritarian fucking people at the top, and then we need fucking people at the bottom to fight. But I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. But I do know that right now, in this case, like, we got plenty of fucking Ganondorfs running around. We got plenty of fucking people. I don't know how, I think it was Ganondorf in Wind Waker, but like plenty of other, like, asshole villains, like, running around fucking believing they can do whatever the fuck they want. And I don't know, man, we gotta slap them on the ass and tell them stop that shit. Like, fucking, like, there are consequences of, you're affecting so many people, and the carelessness is just, the apathy is just, it's, enough is enough, frankly. Realistically, man, if you have a problem, do something, man. Like, fucking, it could be something small. Like, and once again, like, do it hidden in plain sight. Like, no one even has to know what's going on. Like, just, like, you know what I mean? You never know. You never know who's listening. You never know who's looking, or who needs to be swayed just slightly. You never know. In the case of this story, it was as simple as, hey, some fucking giant ass bird just took my sister. I'm gonna go find my fucking sister. Free will, man. And then that turned into putting a fucking sword into evil's fucking head. Sometimes enough is enough. And you never know where it might come from. Fuck the author for her fucking transphobic ways, but just, with Harry Potter, if Harry Potter were to die, there was Neville Longbottom. Apparently he was also potentially the chosen one. So there was many different options. It's just, whatever was presented, and whoever the fuck took that opportunity and decided to go that path, because once again, it's free will, it's autonomy. You can do theoretically whatever the fuck you want. There are consequences though, but I'm just saying that, I don't know. Just, if I could say anything, please do good. Please be peaceful. Fuck chaos. Fuck stress. Fuck drama. But there are people who they love chaos. They live on it. It's funny to them. It's entertainment. Fucking up someone's life is entertaining to them. Destroying people's lives, entertaining. It makes them feel so powerful. I have the ability to fuck over people's lives and make their lives worse. Beautiful. Doesn't that resonate right now? This shit has been resonating since day one. Humanity, society is, we've always had elite or rich people, or people who believe they're, better than the rest, but we're all humans. We're all fucking humans, man.